Now. Okay, so yes, today is the 29th of December, 2023. So we are entering the final days of this calendar year. A week ago, we were at the winter solstice, which is the true solar new year. And the lunar new year on the Chinese calendar is coming up right around the corner. So absolutely, this is a time that traditionally humans reflect upon the past and look to the future, and we can be kind of pulled in these two directions, right? But where's the power? The power is here now in this present moment. So, reflection rather than dwelling can be a good thing. Count our blessings, consider our lessons, and take the lessons. And as we might be a little bit future focused, like this is what I would like to manifest, this is what I would like to attain out here. How do we get from here to there? By being. So we must put the focus inward on ourselves in this present moment and ask ourselves, what do I need to be in order to manifest the life of my dreams, of my desires? So often we might need to cultivate more confidence, more discipline, more self-love, maybe consider changing some habits, drawing away from things that are not so healthy, create new habits. And how do we do that? Through practice and self-acceptance. Nobody is perfect, and we might, start out really motivated to do something new and go for that walk every day, practice every day, and then after a short amount of time we can kind of fall off, and a lot of times people just completely give up. But it doesn't have to be New Year's. Every moment, every day we can decide. We have the ability to just start over right then and there, and to choose what's right for us. Choose you. So consider one quality within yourself that you would like to strengthen. And consider 3 actions or karmas you might practice or do, steps you can take to strengthen that muscle, that quality. For me, what comes up is focus. To focus on one task at a time, one goal, one moment, this moment, here and now. Our personal power is in this present moment. So we call back our energies from the past, from places we may have scattered our energies, people we may have given ourselves to. Draw back your energy as you breathe deeply and focus inward at your third eye center. See yourself here and now, perfect and whole. Your body healing itself. Your practices keeping you strong, focused, and clear. The mind can have a tendency to jump around. And our practice of meditation, pranayama asana, helps to rein in those scattered thoughts, the modifications of the mind. In Yoga Sutra 141, when the modifications of the mind are under control, the mind becomes like a naturally pure crystal, reflecting the knower, the known, and the act of knowing. Ksina vritir abhijatasya eva mane guritir granana grayesu tat citta tad anjanata samapati. Patanjali points out that we become commingled with the character of the object of meditation. We get tinged with the attributes of the object of meditation. We absorb into our being the very being of the object of meditation, as a crystal would absorb the character of anything that is brought near it, so that we become the object for all practical purposes. There is no question of using that object for some ulterior end. The question itself does not arise because we are becoming the object. We are becoming. We are becoming. So you might recall that in some of the previous sutras, Patanjali spoke of using a sacred object. And it could be a statue of a deity. You could use a candle. You could use a crystal. Here's a crystal that I happen to reach for. I forget what the name of this one is. It's yellow. So it represents the third chakra, which I personally have been very focused on strengthening lately. The solar plexus is a place that of our ego, our individual self, our personal power. We must own our power, our strength. So I'm just placing my crystal towards the top of my mat, and I'm just going to let it be there and be a focal point and be a reminder of what I want to become. So let's come on to our hands and knees. You could use your fists to give your wrists a little break, or maybe you come onto your forearms. If you come onto your forearms, elevate your forearms on your blocks, and that will keep your spine in a long parallel to the floor position. So we find our tabletop pose, hug our thighs and elbows in towards one another. So we feel strength in our core, length through our spine, and just begin to let your body rock and undulate. Little waves of motion through our hips. Begin to move towards your cat. Roll out your shoulders and open your front body. Round your spine, press your hips back a little bit. Create little waves of energy through your body that gradually become more and more dynamic as your body warms and the energy begins to flow more freely. Deep inhales, long exhales. Maybe tuck your toes and stretch out the soles of your feet here. Round your spine and press your hips back. Inhale your heart forward and exhale, round your spine and press back. Inhale your heart forward and exhale, round and back. Now draw circles of your hips. Notice your thighs, the sensation of your thigh bones moving through your hip sockets. Invite fluid and blood flow into your joint spaces for nourishment. Pause and change directions. Just allow yourself to breathe into any areas that feel a little bit sticky, a little restricted. Maybe slow it down and really send your intention into freeing up the energy in those spaces. And we pause here. Let's come into a puppy pose. You tent your hands, so come up onto your fingertips. This will keep your wrists neutral while you draw your arm bones down into your shoulder sockets, your shoulder blades down your back. Align your ears with your elbows. Press through your feet a lot while you hug your thighs towards one another, your hips over your knees. Draw your heart forward. Maybe reach your arms forward a little bit more. Press through your feet a little bit more. Find lots of length in your spine and in your side body. And inhale, walk your hands over to the right. Breathe into your left side ribs. Exhale, bring your hands to center. Inhale, your hands over to the left. And exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Bring your hips back and down. Melt your heart down Melt your head down. Rest your forearms and turn your palms up. As you turn your palms up, this can bring some rest and relief into the wrists and the forearms while you stretch a little bit more through your shoulders and open the space between your spine and your shoulder blades. Breathe here. Long exhales. Engage your core muscles as you exhale to empty your body of stagnant, expired energies. And inhale, begin to rise up onto your shins. And let's go ahead and come up to stand, huh? Stand at the top of your mat in equal standing pose, Samastita Tadasana. Feet hip distance apart will give you stability and grounding, while feet a little closer together will give you a little more of a balance challenge. So give yourself what you need. A little more weight in your heels than the balls of your feet. Spread out your toes and press down through your big toe mound. This will focus you here, grounding you into this present moment. You can visualize roots growing down into the earth through your big toe. Bring your knees forward, bend your knees a lot, send your hips back, slide your hands to your kneecaps, and draw little circles of your knees. And change direction. Hold your head high, open your chest, expand, and smile your collarbones. And pause, press through your feet, fire up your thigh muscles, roll your shoulders back and down. Top of your shin bones slightly forward, femur bones, thigh bones slightly back. Draw down through your elbows and your shoulders for soft wrists. Thumbs to index fingers, draw a few circles of your wrists and change direction. Bring your thumb to your middle finger, circle your wrist and change direction. Next finger and change direction. And to your last finger and change and pause. Inhale, high mountain pose. Reach your arms to the sky. Strong, long legs, long side body. Turn your palms towards the back of the room to strengthen your arm muscles and open your upper back. Exhale, your hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead. Interlace your fingers and exhale, side bend to your right. Breathe into your left side ribs. Expand your lungs. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, center, turn your palms back. Maybe a little bit of a back bend here. And exhale, bring your gaze forward, interlace your fingers and side bend to your right, to your left. Breathe into your right side ribs. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, center, turn your palms back, tailbone back. Open your heart, look up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Bring your head down, long spine. Inhale, halfway lift, navel to spine, reach through your crown, roll your shoulders back. And exhale, sink deeper. Still. You might bring your hands behind your calf muscles to hug your torso in and empty your body of breath a little bit more. Release any energy, any weight carrying on your back and shoulders. Let it go. Inhale, high mountain pose. Engage your core. Reach for the sky. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back, bend your knees, track them over your toes, weight into your heels. Pick up your toes, but still press through your big toe mound. And inhale, your arms up high. Draw your navel to your spine. And exhale, twist open to your right. Stretch your eyes to your peripheral view. Draw your right hip forward, left hip back for square hips. Inhale, center. Sit a little lower. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Stretch your eyes. Square your hips. Knees stay in alignment. Inhale, center. And exhale, reach your arms back. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Bring your weight into your balls of your feet and lift your heels a little bit. What shifts in your energy as you shift your center of gravity and you shift your balancing point? Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, drinking bird. Spread your wings. Lift your heels. Play with your balance here. Lift your pinky toe fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus your arms, big back bend, create a loop from your tail to your crown. Breathe in and breathe out. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair. Inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, drinking bird. And exhale, squat down. Bring your fingers to the blocks or the mat. And let's step back into a low lunge. Step your left leg back. Bring your shin down. And your hands might come to blocks. Or interlace your hands at the top of your right thigh. Sink your hips a little lower. Align your front knee over your ankle. Inhale, crescent moon, reach your arms overhead. Exhale your hands down to your heart and twist to your right. Left elbow over your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, step. Bring your hips back, straighten your front leg in a half split. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, sink back. Inhale, come forward, bring your foot down, tuck your toes, pick up your back thigh, and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, drinking bird. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back. Bend your knees a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And bring your hands down. Step your right leg back, low lunge. Bring your shin down, top of your foot to the floor. Press both feet firmly into the floor. Hug your thigh bones into your hip sockets for stability and strength. Maybe bring your hands to interlace at the top of your thigh. Find more strength in your front body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. A little crescent moon, a little back bend. Ground through your big toe. And exhale, twist. Bring your hands in line with your heart. Right elbow to left thigh. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Unwind. Shift your hips back and forth. Half split to lunge. Mobilize your hips, your thighs, hamstrings, your quads, your hip flexors. Let your breath and your movement pump fresh fluids into every cell. And bring your front foot down, tuck your back toes, pick up your back leg, and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Strong core, smile your collarbones. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, drinking bird. Inhale. Exhale, high mountain. Inhale, your arms overhead. And exhale, your hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, sit into your chair. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Step your left leg back. Lunge. Bring your hands to your hips. Press through the big toe mound of your back foot. Front knee over your ankle. Find your strength and stability right here. And bend your left knee towards the earth and then fire up your thigh. Bend your right knee towards the earth. Fire up your thigh. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And bend and straighten up. Good. Now reach your arms back. Reach your chest forward. And then inhale. Reach your arms straight up over the crown of your head. Open to your light, your intuition, your strength, your power. Inhale, open, warrior two. Extend your arms over your legs. Spin your back heel down. Lift the inner arch of your foot. Look for micro adjustments to align your shoulders and your hips, your front knee over your ankle. And exhale, side angle pose. Rest your right forearm on your thigh. Reach your left arm high. Maybe your left arm over the crown of your head. Look for a long diagonal stretch. You might bring your thumb to index finger on your bottom arm and roll your left shoulder back a little bit more. Inhale, up and back, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Relax your left hand down. Bring your gaze down your back leg to unwind any tension carried in your neck and shoulders as you inhale and lengthen through your side body. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, up and back, reverse triangle. Option to bind your back arm behind your back and externally rotate your front knee. So you feel a strong external rotation in your thigh. Your knee points towards your small toe. Breathe in and breathe out. Cartwheel your hands down. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Step forward. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Find your power, your strength, your fierceness. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe hands to your hips. Step your right leg back. Find your lunge here. Crescent lunge. Square hips and shoulders. Draw your belly and rib cage in as you lift your heart. And bend your back knee towards the earth. And straighten. Fire up your thigh. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bring strength and stability in our hips. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms back. Reach your chest forward. And reach your arms forward. Find your strength, your length. Feel the long line of energy from source. Move through the crown of your head, down your spine, through your tailbone, back into the earth. And inhale, open to warrior 2. Spin your right heel down, arms over your legs, and your balance, your center, midline, equal reach through both arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Side angle pose. Reach your right arm overhead. Rest your left forearm on your thigh. Gently guide your left thigh open. Maybe bring your hand to chin mudra. Inhale, up and back, reverse triangle. Use your thigh muscle to lift your kneecap. Lots of length in your side body. Unwind your neck. Let go of anything you're holding on to from yesterday. Inhale, side angle pose. Find more length, more depth. And exhale, reverse triangle. Option to bind your back arm behind your back and give yourself a little bit more of a chest opener here. Breathe in and breathe out. Cartwheel your hands down. Pivot and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain pose. And exhale, hands to prayer. Bend your knees a lot. And squat all the way down. Come back onto your hands and knees. Maybe fists. And to thread the needle. So you might bring a block between your feet to help give your lower body place for alignment. So your feet hug into the block, hug your thighs in. Inhale your left hand high. And exhale, swoop your hand between your right arm and leg. Bring your ear down and shoulder down. And then walk your right hand forward. Reach through both arms. Round through your shins. Breathe in. And breathe out. Walk your right fingers back under your shoulders, fingertips or fists. Inhale your left hand high and back to quadruped. Inhale your right hand high. Open your heart. Feel your heart energy expand into the room and beyond. And exhale, twist through. Bring your your right shoulder down. Press your left hand into the mat, fingers or fists to deepen your spiral. And then walk your fingers towards the top of the mat. Stretch through your palm. Breathe into your side body. Walk your hand back under your shoulder. Exhale, unwind from the twist. And exhale back to center. Now come onto your forearms. Remove the block. And come all the way down onto the floor. You might like a blanket under your belly and hips for some support for your lower back. You decide if that's right for you. Rest your head on stacked hands. Find your third eye on a knuckle and draw small circles of your nose to stimulate your third eye center and relax your neck. Change directions and pause, breathe here. Bend your knees, draw circles of your ankles, directions, and rock your legs side to side. And pause here. Extend your legs long. Press your pubic bone into the earth to ground through your first chakra. Draw your navel to your spine. Your heart begins to lift. Bring your forearms to the mat. Elbows align under your shoulders. As you draw back towards you with your forearms, your heart reaches forward. Draw your chin towards the base of your skull so your cervical spine is nice and long. Your entire spine getting the benefit of this spinal extension, a Sphinx pose. Strong, long legs. Reach out through your feet. Lift your navel to spine a little bit more. And draw your heart forward a little bit more. Reach through your crown a little bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Elbows out. Forehead down. Heart melts. Turn your head to one side. Big breath in. Exhale. Head to the other side. Rest both hemispheres of your brain equally. Full equal stretch for your neck as well. Inhale, we rise up. Come onto your forearms. And we'll come into a forearm plank. So lift your hips off the mat. Align your chin over your fists. Hug your elbows towards one another. Breathe here. Hug your legs towards one another as you press back through your heels. Reach forward through your heart and your crown. Inhale, exhale, Dolphin, pike your hips up and back, just like downward dog, but on your forearms. You'll feel a stronger stretch in your shoulders here. You might keep your heels lifted and really focus in on your big toe. Inhale, exhale, come forward to plank. Inhale, exhale, press back to dog, dolphin. And inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, move back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Press back now. Step your feet a little closer to your elbows. Press your heels down towards the earth and away from one another. Press your feet all the way towards the floor as much as you can. And then lift your heels into your big toe and gradually bring your knees down. Tops of your feet to the mat. And come to sit in Virasana, hips to heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Now bring your right fingers to your right temple. Press your fingers into your temple as you turn your head. Inhale, come to center, switch sides, left fingers to left temple and turn your head to the left. I surround my space with sacred objects, so as I turn my head, I can always focus my eyes on something that will give me the energy and the qualities I'd like to hone in on myself. Switch sides, turn your head to the right, expand your chest, reach through your crown, press through your shins, and forward, and then center and other side. And come to center. Good. All right. Bring your legs out in front of you now. If you have a blanket on your mat, maybe move that aside. Take a sip of my warm liquid. Find your sits bones on the earth. Walk your feet towards your hips, your hands behind your thighs. We'll play with a boat pose. So try floating your feet just a little bit off the earth. Lift your heart, find your balancing points here. Hug your thighs in towards your torso as you reach through your crown. Maybe bring your shins parallel to the mat. Maybe your legs can straighten all the way. Maybe you can begin to loosen the grip of your hands. Allow your arms to straighten, your legs to straighten more, your torso to gradually lean back. You can always keep your hands on your thighs if you need to, or even place your hands behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your feet to the mat. Walk your hands behind your back if you're not already there to stretch your wrists a little bit and rock your legs a little side to side. And now bring your feet together, knees apart, scoop your hips forward, and let's lay all the way back in a bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands to cradle your skull. So for a little core work here, exhale, press your navel to your spine, lift your feet off the mat, lift your head and shoulders. We come into a crunch. And as we lift and exhale, we empty our body of breath completely. As we inhale, we invite in fresh life force. Allow our hips and shoulders to relax even more. Exhale, lift, engage, press your feet firmly together, engage your pelvic floor. As we exhale and relieve ourselves of old breath, we release memories and energy stored in the hips and in the shoulders. As we breathe in, we invite in fresh life force. Fill that empty space with love and light. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Arms open. Bring your knees together. Rock your legs a little side to side and hug your knees into your chest. Now, bring your hands onto your kneecaps. Allow the relaxed weight of your legs to fall into your hands. And flex your feet, shins parallel to the mat, navel to spine. Press your thighs and palms into one another. Now, alternate arm and leg extensions. Extend your right leg out, left arm overhead. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, extend your left leg and right arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend. Inhale, center. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, center. Feel the balance and symmetry of your body. Maybe notice asymmetry as we work towards more balance, more symmetry, and your strength becoming more and more centered in the core of your being. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Release that effort. Now, stretch your legs to the sky. Flex your feet. Reach your hands up high. And we'll do a little cherry picking. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right hand to left big toe. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand to left big left hand to right big toe, crossover. And lift, center. Exhale, center. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. We strengthen our obliques here. We strengthen our shoulders. We extend our reach. Our legs up in an inversion, supporting our circulation and our blood pressure for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Feet down, arms open. Maybe come home to Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. Allow yourself to be open invulnerable, that front body. Stretch through your abs, through your hips, and release all effort. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your knees together. Shift your hips a little to the side. Roll over onto your side. I'm on my left side. Stack your hips, shoulders, knees and feet. Knees slightly bent. Your forearm on the mat. Hug your forearm in towards your torso, and then try lifting your hips into a forearm plank. You might take that fist, lift your hips. A very strong stretch right here, very strengthening in your side body. Maybe your right hand lifts. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1, and melt down. Extend your bottom arm out. Rest your head. Bend your knees again. Stack your heels aligned with your hips and open to clamshell and close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Open, close. Engage your core. Lift through your pelvic floor with each exhale. Empty yourself. Strengthen your abductors, your hips, your thighs, your pelvic floor. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your top leg out. Maybe your fingers come in front of your chest and begin to draw small circles, controlled circles of your leg. Keep your hips stable as you circle your leg through your hip socket. Move through a range of motion that feels controllable in your body. Your top leg moves back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down. Back, up, forward, and down. Relax your top leg and reach your top arm overhead. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's come to the second side. Okay. So now I'm on my right. Okay. You bring your forearm to a 90-degree angle. Hug your arm towards your torso for strength and stability in your shoulder. Stack your hips, knees and feet, knees slightly bent. And when you're ready, inhale, exhale, and lift your hips. Breathe here in the side plank. Maybe you reach your top hand high. And try to breathe here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Extend your bottom arm. Relax. Okay. Bend your knees once again. And open to your clamshell and close. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Open, close, open, close. And 4, 3, make them count. 2, and 1. Extend your top leg and draw circles of your leg. Find the stability in your hips, the range of motion through your legs. Change directions. And relax your top leg. Reach your top arm over your head. Put yourself nice long. Exhale. Release. And let's roll onto our back. You lay on your back in constructive rest pose. Knees bent, feet on the floor, hip distance apart. Recommend bringing a block between your knees to activate your adductor muscles in your inner thighs on your pelvic floor. Walk your shoulders down your back. You might grasp the edges of your mat to help activate your arms and shoulders, chin your chest. Inhale and exhale. Navel to spine. Press through your feet. Lift your hips. Lengthen through your crown. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your hips and stay here. Press your arms into the mat. Lengthen your spine and breathe in. And breathe out. Lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Remove the block. Slide the block under your tailbone. So lift your hips once more. Find the support of the block in the low position or medium and your supported bridge. Maybe your palms turn up and arms move away from your body to find a little bit more ease and length in your side body. You might stay here in supported bridge or bring your legs up towards the sky in Viparita Karani, a cascade of source energy moves towards your feet, washes over you, cleanses your body of old stagnant energies. Allow anything that doesn't serve you, doesn't belong to you, to dissolve back into the elements. Mother Earth here to receive the weight of your shoulders. Focus your mind. Look inward at your third eye center. See the jewel of the mind. What color, what shape is the jewel in your mind in this moment? You see it shining clear and bright. And allow this light to fill your entire head and move through your entire body and beyond. Emanate your light. Gradually allow your feet to once again touch the earth. Lift your hips enough to remove the block and return your hips to the earth. With your feet about as wide as the mat and your arms spread out wide, rock your legs a little side to side. Little supine twist. And settle into a twist to your left. Turn your gaze to the right. A little stretch of the liver helps to detox the body. We find center and shift our legs the other way. Head moves in the opposite direction. And we find center. Bring your knees together and feet apart. Cross one arm over the other. Give yourself a big hug. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, opposite cross of your arms. Give yourself one more big hug. Breathe in and breathe out. We unwind. Navel to spine. Roll to your side and bring yourself into the Shavasana of your choice. So ask yourself what you need today to find the most ease in your body so you may sink deep into stillness. Allow your physical body to dissolve into the elements. Each exhale draws you more and more inward. We lose our identification with the physical. And soon all that remains is this body of light. Crystal clear energy. Begin to deepen your breath. Become more aware of your physical body and attune to your senses. Gradually bring small movements into your body. Wiggle fingers and toes, circle wrists and ankles. Bend your knees, roll to your side. Arrive in a fetal pose, perhaps with a sense of beginning anew, a rebirth, so that you can start over your day anytime. It doesn't have to be New Year's Day. Every day is new. As we find ourselves once again in our comfortable and supported seat of ease, unite our palms and close our time together as one in our vibration. Empty your body of breath. Receive a deep inhale. Oh, namaste.